Scripting in sports games. Hey everyone! Today we're diving deep into one of the most controversial topics in sports video games, scripting. You know, that feeling when the game just seems to decide who's gonna win, no matter how well you play. Is it real? Is it just paranoia? And why do developers even build stuff like this? If you've ever played EAFC, Madden, or eFootball, and wondered why matches sometimes feel unfair or unpredictable in weird ways, this video is for you. We're going to unpack the tech, the psychology, and the business side behind scripting. Before we get started, comment your thoughts. Do you think scripting is a sneaky money grab or just misunderstood game design? Chapter 1. What is scripting? The basics. Alright, first up, what is scripting in sports games? In simple terms, players use scripting to describe moments when it feels like the game is actively manipulating results to create drama, like your players suddenly underperforming or the opponent getting superhuman boosts. Behind the scenes, this is often linked to something called dynamic difficulty adjustment, or DDA. The idea? The game tweaks difficulty on the fly to keep matches close and exciting, so you don't get bored. Chapter 2. Patent versus public denials. Now EA, the maker of EAFC and Madden, has been the poster child for scripting accusations for over a decade. Here's the kicker, EA actually holds a patent for a system that sounds exactly like DDA. The patent talks about analyzing your skill and history to adjust gameplay, like speeding up characters or improving shot accuracy, all without you noticing. But EA publicly denies using this tech in their games. Yet, in 2020, a class action lawsuit claimed otherwise, alleging this system was used to push players into spending more money on packs. The lawsuit was dropped in 2021 after EA shared technical info, but that doesn't mean the core suspicions vanished. Chapter 3. Konami and the mystery of adaptive AI. Then there's Konami, the company behind eFootball. Unlike EA's outright denials, Konami stays mostly silent or vague about scripting. They do have patents for adaptive difficulty systems and have mentioned adaptive AI and smart assist features that tweak gameplay automatically, adjusting shot power or dribbling to help or challenge players. Updates have even noted changes based on community feedback to make matches more balanced or create more scoring chances. Players experience the same frustrations, defenders acting weird, passes going wrong, or controls feeling delayed. Some modders of older PS games even found code snippets hinting at dynamic difficulty. But Konami's silence means the suspicion just grows. Chapter 4. Why would developers do this? The business side. So why would developers add these systems that annoy players? The truth lies in the shift from selling a single game copy to running a live service where long-term player engagement drives recurring revenue, mostly through microtransactions. If new or less skilled players get crushed every match, they quit, and so does their potential spending. Systems like DDA or Momentum help keep games close and exciting, even giving weaker teams chances to come back, which helps retain players. The controversial theory is these systems might also encourage spending by creating moments of frustration where players feel their team isn't good enough, pushing them to buy packs for better players to beat the script. Because loot boxes aren't classified as gambling legally in most places, this model thrives in a gray area with less oversight. If you're finding this interesting so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into gaming mysteries like this. Chapter 5. The psychology behind scripting. It's not just code. Here's where things get really fascinating. A lot of the belief in scripting comes from how our brains work. Confirmation bias. Once you think the game is rigged, you notice every bad moment as proof, but ignore all the fair or good ones. Online forums just amplify this. People share clips, upvote stories, and create a community echo chamber that reinforces the belief. Cognitive dissonance. It's hard to admit, I lost because I wasn't good enough. So players blame external forces, the script, to protect their ego, especially if they've invested a lot of time or money. Admitting failure feels even harder. Gambler's fallacy and loss aversion. Humans are terrible at understanding randomness. If something unlikely happens a few times, like shots hitting the post repeatedly, it feels suspicious, like the game is cheating. And losses hurt twice as much emotionally as wins feel good, so frustrating moments stick in memory way more. Games even exploit this with near misses, like shots barely missing the goal, which can make players feel teased or cheated. All these psychological factors mix with game design quirks to create the perfect storm where players feel there must be a hidden script. Chapter 6. Conclusion: The Fog of War. So what's the real story? The scripting experience is a mix of three forces: deliberate design by developers to keep games engaging using adaptive systems, unintentional bugs and quirks from complex simulations and network issues, human psychology, where cognitive biases shape how players interpret these experiences. Together, these create a feedback loop. Developers don't fully explain their systems, so players fill the gap with suspicion. This leads to more secrecy and distrust. Chapter 7. The Way Forward. Reclaiming the Joy of the Game. Whether scripting exists as code or just in how it feels, one thing is clear. The experience of losing control hits hard, but it's important to remember that these systems, real or perceived, are part of modern game design, not a reflection of your skill or your worth. Sports games are built to create drama, tension, and unpredictability. Sometimes that means things won't feel fair. But frustration doesn't mean failure. Losing a game doesn't mean you're bad. It just means the system did what it was designed to do. Keep things interesting. The healthiest mindset is to let go of what you can't control. Focus on the joy of the game, the moments of brilliance, and the challenge of adapting. Don't let invisible mechanics get into your head. You're not playing against a perfect system. You're playing within it like everyone else. In the end, whether the script is real or not, it's not personal. It's part of the game, and the game is still yours to enjoy. If you enjoyed this breakdown, consider subscribing to help the channel out. Thanks for watching. See you on the pitch.